Hey folks, Wes here. Thank you so much for checking out Beginner JavaScript. I'm so excited to teach you all of this. This is all of the stuff I wish I had known over the last 10 years of me doing JavaScript. So I think I'm going to do it's a big course, but I think I'm going to do a good job at distilling it down into the things that you need to know and making it easy and fun for you to know. So this video is just a couple little housekeeping items before we actually get into setting anything up and writing some code. So first one is that the starter files for this, you go to beginnerjavascript.com, click through to my account. You're going to see something like this, and there will be a link to the starter files. There's also a link to the Slack channel where you can jump in that Slack channel, get help, maybe join up with a buddy and do the course together, something like that. That's going to bring you over to GitHub, and this has all of the starter files as well as the solutions for this course. Make sure you go ahead and hit the star on that repo. I see some of these repos that have like a billion stars on it, and I think it's because they shamelessly ask people to do it like I just did. So real quick, there's the kind of three folders in here. There's a snippets folder that has some base HTML snippets in there and have some instructions on how to get that into your editor. We'll talk about the editor in the next video. There's a playground folder, and this folder will just have some HTML files where when I'm trying to explain a concept, I'll sort of just play around in that file. I'll often give you a dash finished file, and that will include what I had written in the video. Whereas the file itself, I will either ask you to create that file yourself or I'll give you an empty state. Finally, the exercise folder in here, this contains all of the proper full-blown exercises that we are going to be doing throughout here. And those are what they all have. Sometimes the numbers are going to be a little bit off from what the video number is. So just make sure you line it up with the name of the video and not the number. The reason behind that is sometimes I'll scooch a video in between. It's like, maybe we should add a video on explaining this a little bit better. And I'll scooch that right in, and that causes the numbers to get out of order. So don't sweat that. I think you should be able to follow that, no problem. Other thing is, like, how should you do this course? Should you watch it? Should you code? Should you watch code while you watch it? From what I found is about a half the people prefer just to watch it, especially the playground ones. Just watch me sort of understand what it is that I'm doing, and then do it after. And then the other half prefer to do it at the exact same time. So try both of them and see sort of what makes sense for you. And you'll sort of fall into what works and what feels best pretty quickly. Last thing, grab a buddy if you can. Jump into, I know I've said that, jump into the Slack room, see if there's anybody willing to do it with you. You can team up. You can team up with somebody in person. So it's always better if you have somebody who's an accountability buddy, and I encourage you. It's a big course, 28 hours long. That's the last point I have here, is that you can jump around. So some of you may be coming and say, like, Wes, I understand what functions are. I know what parameters are. Skip those videos then. The whole idea behind this is that it's referenceable. We're not building some huge app that we do every video. We do a little bit. Every video pretty much stands on its own. And if we reference something from a past video, I'll tell you, oh yeah, we built this in the past video, or hey, we learned about that in the last video. That's it. Hopefully you enjoy the course. See you later.